From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Chris Carl.
Among Delaware's top stories for Thursday, April 10th, an offshore wind power plant could be dead. Lawmakers consider bike helmets for kids up to the age of 18. And state police show off their new chopper. Here are the details. The draft report submitted to the state Senate's Energy and Transit Committee recommends killing a proposed 25-year purchase plan for offshore wind energy. Some lawmakers are discussing details of the draft, although it won't be released until a final review by the committee. The draft was written by Committee Chairman Harris McDowell, a Wilmington Democrat. Senate Minority Leader Charlie Copeland, a Republican from Greenville, says the draft report concluded the Blue Water plant is not cost-effective. He says it also recommends Delmarva Power purchase onshore wind power, and Delaware offer Blue Water a one-time incentive to build a project without other state-imposed guarantees. Past victims of child sexual abuse at the hands of state employees could soon get access to the courts. WDEL legislative correspondent Carl Konevsky reports from Dover.
The House Judiciary Committee approved a bill sponsored by Representative Greg Lavelle, which applies the 2-year look-back period to file past suits to everyone.
I don't think the state should exempt itself from its own laws, particularly when it's a law that deals with the protection and care of children, 125,000 or so who go into our schools and institutions every day. Disabled children are proportionally served by the state over private institutions for obvious reasons, but that does not mean that they should be given a different level of protection.
The North Wilmington Republican told committee members the new look-back period should apply to all cases for which the statute of limitations has expired, not just those occurring in the private sector.
Why didn't we, if we're so comfortable with our own position and how we do our things and protect children, why didn't we just make what is currently applied to us in the law apply to all these private institutions? And the answer is clear. It's not strong enough.
The bill now goes to the full House. Reporting from Legislative Hall in Dover, I'm Carl Konevsky, 1150 AM, WDEL.
A Kirk Middle School student is charged with setting fire to one of his schoolmates. State Fire Marshal's deputies have charged the 13-year-old boy with setting another student's hair on fire on Monday. The suspect was released to his mother and has been suspended from school. Police are looking for a suspect who not only followed a school student home, but tried to get into her house. WDEL News continues in a moment.
The best place to buy your new floor is at your local Carpet One store, where we offer true flooring expertise, from a great selection of famous name floors to guaranteed installation. That's something you won't find at those big warehouses, internet sites, or traveling carpet shops. And with our 1,000 store buying power, we offer you the best warranties and the best values in flooring. Carpet One, the one store for your perfect floor.
You're the one, you're the one.
Delmarva Broadcasting and DelmarvaJobs.com host the second annual area-wide virtual job fair presented by the Winter Automotive Group. This 2-week-long interactive event lets you browse through hundreds of job listings from dozens of companies, and you can apply immediately online. Companies like Halpern Associates, Tilcon, and HostMySite.com. For more information on exhibiting at the Delmarva Virtual Job Fair, visit DelmarvaJobs.com right now. The Delmarva Virtual Job Fair only at DelmarvaJobs.com.
County police hope you can help them find a man who they say tried to break into a 12-year-old girl's house after following her home from school. Police say the suspect asked the girl if she had a boyfriend and asked for her cell phone number as she walked from her bus stop to her house in Glen Burnie Estates in Stanton Wednesday afternoon. Shortly after she got home, the girl heard a noise at the back door and saw the suspect trying to get in. He took off after he couldn't open the sliding door, but police say he approached a young boy before he left the neighborhood. The suspect is described as black, between 5'5" and 5'9", with a medium build, wearing a light green zip-up jacket and black hat at the time. He also has yellow, crooked teeth. Your kids may soon have to wear a bike helmet up to the 18th birthday. WDEL's Carl Konevsky with that story.
The House Public Safety Committee approved legislation extending the amount of time the helmets have to be worn. Andrea Summers of the Office of Highway Safety says the General Assembly can pass the law, but it's up to parents to make sure the kids follow it.
Enforcement of the bicycle helmet law really needs to start at home with the parents. We can't leave it up to the police to do everything. Parents need to make it an ironclad rule. Kind of like you don't allow your kids to stick their fingers in a light socket, you don't allow them to climb on a bike without a bicycle helmet.
Current law requires bike riders wear helmets until their 16th birthday, and Summers says that goes a long way towards preventing head injuries.
And head injuries are 71% of the reason that kids are killed or injured. So it's very important to protect your kids to the best of your ability.
The bill, which already passed in the Senate, now goes to the full House. Reporting from Legislative Hall in Dover, I'm Carl Konevsky, 1150 AM, WDEL.
Delaware State Police have a new aircraft as part of its fleet. Governor Minner and State House Speaker Terry Spence took the first ride of the twin-engine Bell 412 helicopter yesterday. The aircraft, bought with $10.6 million from the state's bond bill, has a larger cabin, which officials say will enhance emergency response missions. The large cabin unit can not only carry more than one patient from the scene of an emergency, it's also able to lift two people out of an emergency situation at the same time. It's also equipped with floats that can be used in a water landing. A ninth-inning meltdown for the Blue Rocks. WDEL Sports and your Delaware AccuWeather forecast coming up.
Wilmington University now offers the Doctor of Business Administration program. This advanced degree is designed to enhance leadership and managerial skills. Applications for fall semester are being accepted now, so visit us at wilmu.edu/business or call 877-967-5464. Wilmington University, your life, your time, your education.
I'm Peter MacArthur.
I'm Melanie Armstrong, and here are Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour.
The most complete coverage of the news that matters in Delaware. Every weekday morning, 5:30 till 9 on 1150 AM WDEL.
WDEL Sports, the Mets took advantage of four Phillies errors as they snapped a 9-game losing streak to the Phils. Eric Bruntlett, filling in for the injured Jimmy Rollins at shortstop, booted 2 ground balls in a 6-run third inning. And Kyle Kendrick didn't help himself, walking 6 batters in the first 2 innings. The Phils and Mets wrap up their series tonight with Adam Eaton on the mound for the Phils against John Maine. Pre-game coverage on WDEL starts at 6:35. The Blue Rocks' depleted bullpen led to a 9th-inning meltdown and an 8-7 loss to Salem. After Tuesday night's 14-inning game, the Rocks had to use a position player on the mound in the bottom of the 9th. Wilver Perez entered the game with a 3-run lead, and 4 hits later, the Blue Rocks had another 1-run loss. The Rocks are now 1-5 on the season, 0-4 in 1-run games. That series concluding tonight in Salem. And Andre Iguodala poured in 25 points, including 4 3-pointers, as the Sixers downed Detroit. Iguodala also added 6 assists, 5 rebounds, and 5 steals. Samuel Dalembert had a double-double with 20 points and 13 boards. The Sixers remain in 6th place in the Eastern Conference, 1 game ahead of Toronto, and 1 game behind Washington. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast: patchy fog to start today, partly sunny later on, high 67. Tonight, increasing clouds, low of 50. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a passing shower, highs in the upper 60s. And Saturday, we'll see some rain, maybe a thunderstorm with a high in the upper 60s. Get news updates throughout the day. Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 1150 a.m. You can also get WDEL News text alerts sent right to your cell phone. Sign up here at WDEL.com. I'm Chris Carl. Thanks for watching.